All right, one more sound test. Could they hear us? I don't know if they can hear us.
Well, they're not supposed to.
Well, I'm really high, everyone. Go. Could you guys hear me? I don't think they can hear us yet. Where's They should be able to hear us.
They should?
Could you see if you can hear me on YouTube?
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me? Just send a yes or no if you can hear. Yes, if you can hear me. Nah, they can't. Before they
See, I got
I
mic
don't
on.
think. I don't know. Maybe.
If YouTube can't hear you, they're never gonna be able to.
YouTube has sound.
It does have sound? Oh, there's the delay too.
It's almost time, guys. Hi, guys. Thanks for coming out to see me. Can you all hear me okay? More memes, yes. Hello. Hi, dude, the fanboy, Dark Sonic, is I Snapdragon, Bubbles the Gamer. Hi, guys. Thank you for coming out to see this. And I don't know if you can see, there's a little something different going on. It's like, oh, what's this over here? I've got a new angle going, so I'm trying to work that out. So that's why I was taking a little longer, and you can hear me and you can't hear me because we're trying to figure out, you know, how to work the programs. But yes, if you are here, then you know it was my birthday, and my birthday was actually a couple days ago. It's not today, but I still wanted to make this cake. And I am going to be making a Kirby cake. And I'm going to be making Kirby as he looks in the games when he needs to recharge, and he like lays down and puts his little nightcap on and he goes to sleep. Thank you for the happy birthdays, by the way. I really appreciate that. It was very kind. And yeah, so here's what I'm starting with, my starting point. And yeah, I'm going to just, this is actually something different also. I'll move it over so you can see it again. But this is actually a styrofoam ball. And it's called a cake dummy. And if you've ever seen stores, bakeries in town, or even like grocery stores that have the display cake set up and they leave it there for months and months and it just sits there, this is how they do it. It's just styrofoam, so it's basically cheating. But yeah, I'm going to actually make a fake Kirby, and then I'm going to take it with me this weekend because I'm going to a Comic-Con, so that should be fun. Okay, so yes, let's get started here. I have some trivia set up. I have some Kirby trivia, and since this is my birthday thing I got going here, I've got some trivia about me set up. So if you guys actually know the answers to the questions about me, I will be impressed. Anything I ask about me, I have mentioned here on Game Jolt, and so you should know the answers, and if you don't, kind of like shame on you. So yes. All right, and I'm also going to be like looking over here a lot because I have a little tablet set up so I can see the chat. I will try to follow along with you guys too. If you have questions, just send them to me. I do my best. I don't always get them all, but I try to read everybody and what's going on. So yes, you're playing Roblox. Yeah, thank you for, again. Oh, your birthday's tomorrow. That's cool. Yes, I saw you post that earlier because I noticed the B-Day in one day. And I think yesterday it was B-Day in 2 days, right? So a Cars cake. Yeah, I've made a Cars cake topper before, but I've never done an actual Cars cake. All right, so I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna start by covering him with some fondant. And the fondant, if you remember, covers the cake, makes it look nice and smooth and pretty. So I'm gonna put some pink over him and just kind of go from there. So you guys let me know. Yeah, he has he has a bunch of powers and things that he uses. But do you guys want to start with the Kirby questions or the cake questions? Just let me know, and then we'll go from there. Take some Kirby questions. Are you afraid the cake ones are going to be too hard? The peace gun. Interesting. All right, I'll give you a few. I see a few people are typing, so I don't know if I have a little delay, but let me know. Kirby questions. And two. Oh, thank you. Somebody just gave me a charge sticker. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. Yes, if you guys have charge stickers you feel like sending my way, I would love it. Bubbles the Gamer. Nice sticker. FNAF Fun Time blended together. Hello, Dude the Fanboy. Thank you. It's amazing for not even being real, right? I feel like I cheated. All right. Well, I'm going to get started then. I'm going to roll out my pink fondant. And my first question actually might be a little bit harder. I'm not too sure how many guys would know, but, and also if you've never watched one of my firesides before, this is just kind of what I do. Watching cakes being made can sometimes be kind of boring, not gonna lie. So I try to liven it up with some trivia questions about the topic, and I award points. So if you guys don't forget to follow Babbling Bindu, and if you guys know about the points, they are suck-up points because they are awarded kind of arbitrarily. I give them, I take them, I give extra if you suck up. So yeah, no problems there. Okay, Arting Studios, welcome back. I've seen your name around before. And Cat Shift. Yes, if you guys can leave me charge stickers, I appreciate it. But okay, so first question we begin. Thank you, Cat Shift, for the charge sticker. But does anybody know the name of the man who created Kirby? Is your content child friendly? Yes, absolutely. It is always child friendly. My content is cakes. How could you really go wrong with cakes, right? Not Nintendo, the guy's name. Oh, look at you jumping ahead of me, David, the Mario games. That's like extra knowledge right there. You're actually cheating a little. That was going to be one of my next questions. Not what system he was released on, who the man was. There is a man, and his parents named him, and I want to know his name. You lied. You don't play Kirby? That's okay. I don't really play Kirby either, although in Smash Bros. I like to use him because he's pretty powerful. Oh, there you go. Freddy Fazbear Googled it. Good job, Freddy. You get my points today. And let's see, how many points? It was easy when it was Halloween because I just gave everybody 13. But I'm going to say 11 because I was born in November. So you got 11 points, Freddy. Oh, Snapdragon got it too. You were able to Google too. Alphabet lore memes. Okay, so yes, it was Masahiro Sakurai, I think is how you say it. I'm probably getting it wrong. Please don't hate me. But yeah, he invented or created the Kirby game and the Kirby character. But yes, it is Japanese. Your birthday's November too. Cool. Oh yeah, Freddy, you're nailing it. Man, you know your stuff. Yes, because he did also do Smash Brothers. That's right. Okay, how old was he when he came up with Kirby? I will be super duper impressed if you know this one. Slide this over, you see what I'm doing here. Shigeru Miyamoto didn't create him, but he was one part of the game development. But the credit to the actual creation, from what I looked up, did go to Masahiro. He was 52. He's 52, but how old was he when he created the game? He was 50? Maybe I have it, wrong, but I had it. Be right back. Carly Graves, thanks for stopping by. Hi, monsters in my head. At least they're not under your bed, right? I had him as 19. I don't know if that's right or not, so maybe my information was right. Yeah, Snapdragon. Is that right? Like maybe I just got my information wrong? But I had him being 19. Yeah, okay. Because maybe he's 52 now. Let's see, if he was 19, and what year was it created? What year did it come out, the first Kirby game? Does anybody know that one? You're close. 95 is close. It's not 95 though, but it's close. And yes, I do take cake requests. I just ask that you go to the Caketastic Cakes community and submit, and I think you have to join the community, but if you join it, then there is a section that says suggestions, and you can put all of your suggestions in there. And that way I don't lose them, because I lose it when it's just a comment here and there, especially the firesides, because I have no way of saving these. And yeah, April 27th, 1992. So yes, put your suggestions for cakes in the Caketastic site. And yes, April 27th, 1992. Let's see. In 92, I was so young I can't even remember it. Let's just go with that. All right, so that's 11 points for whoever got that one right too. Whoever said 92 gets 11 points. Whoever said April gets another 11 points, I think. So 22 points for that one. All right, so I kind of got a mess here, but he's not too bad already. Let's say the side viewing is pretty, but I'm going to smooth him out a little bit, and I am going to put his sleeping hat on him, so it's going to kind of like come down like that. So it's going to hide a lot of the little ugly stuff in the back. Remember the ugly stuff in the back? We always hide it, so it's not a problem. All right. Oh, I got a charge sticker. Thank you, Dark Cyan. I appreciate it. Bendy Cake. Actually, I've been talking to one of the other creators about doing something, and we were talking about doing either Bendy or Undertale or like one of those kinds of things, kind of doing like a collab on it. So will I ever do a Bendy? Yes. I don't know when exactly though, but when I do, you know, it's going to be just so amazing that everybody will just cry. All right, so I'm just kind of smoothing out my fondant like it's, to make it look a little nicer. I don't need all this in the back, so I'm just going to cut it off. But okay, so I also wanted to know, for you guys returning, how many suck-up points are you guys starting with? Or do you not keep track of it? Fox, you just got here, no idea. 10. Okay, suck-up points. Yes, my suck-up points, because I like Gravity Falls. Don't know. Okay. Have you seen Bendy in the Dark Revival trailer? I have not. I know that it exists. I haven't seen it yet. I actually got sucked down a rabbit hole. I was learning all about Undertale and what is the rune? The prequel to it. What is it called? But all about Chris and the hearts and Deltarune, thank you, yes. All about Chris and the hearts and trying to figure out, like, couldn't get my head around what's going on with Chris, because it's like he's a human in this animal or this monster world, and he keeps tearing his heart out. Yeah, Deltarune is well, it's slated as a prequel to it, and I don't know why, because I don't know that much about it. That's why I was trying to learn about it. And like I said, I ended up down a rabbit hole of how many souls does he have, and is the heart the player's or Chris's, and why does he rip it out and put it in the cage, and like all this other stuff. And it really was a whole lot of you know, so nobody knew the answer. All right, so I got a nice pink ball going here, not too shabby, pretty good so far. And I'm going to give you another question, okay? Yeah, Deltarune probably should be multiplayer. Okay, so what was Kirby's original name going to be? It's kind of dumb, I think. Oh, Freddy, I thought you'd know this. I thought you were like my Kirby master. It wasn't Pink Ball Guy. That would be cute, though. All right, so yes, put this away. Actually, I'm going to cut off some more of the pink, because I don't need all this back here. Po-po-po! Yeah, po-po-po. Yes, all you had to do is look it up, and I would only slightly discredit you. But yeah, Po-po-po was the original name for Kirby, and it sounds weird to me, which is probably why when they were going to release it, they decided to not do Po-po-po, because they thought it would tank in American sales, that they wouldn't be able to relate to Po-po-po. Because don't you want to play the game Po-po-po? Because the game's name, what was the first game? What was the name of the first game? Let's start there before I give you more facts and information you don't really need to know. Yeah, Kirby's, oh, Babbling Bendu's here. Yeah, Kirby's Dream Land. Okay, so you got Kirby's Dream Land. The original character was Po-po-po, So what was the original name of the game gonna be? Ah, Cheese Eater, Ribbon Dance. Hi guys, thanks for jumping in. Yeah, the Yellow Kirby has a name. It wasn't Po Dreamland. It's kind of even dumber. That the Dreamland was the first name, but what was it going to be called? Just like Kirby was Kirby's name, but you know, originally it was Po. So what was Dreamland gonna be? Can you make a Kirby cake that I made for you? I don't know that I've seen it, but if nobody knows it, I'll give you another minute. Because it's really lame. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's a good way to not sell a game. All right. Brinstar. Brinstar's not around anymore. Oh, Sunky? Anybody know? Okay, if you don't know the name of the game originally, what happened to him, I don't know. I just know he's not a part of the program anymore and he's off doing other things, so I don't know. Kinda not my business, so maybe he had something come up. I really don't know. But okay. Okay, so Kirby's Dreamland was originally going to be called, not the Forgotten Land, there's like a million games and you're guessing different names. It was going to be called Twinkle Popo. Twinkle Popo. So would you guys have gone out and bought a game called Twinkle Popo with the hero Po? I don't think so. Yeah, it was terrible. Yeah, I think they translated it from like the Japanese and it was something like Starry Skies and Popo or something. But yeah, when it turned into Twinkle Popo, and they decided wisely against it, I think. I think that was a pretty good decision. All right, now what I'm gonna do, like he's not real hard. He's not gonna take too long to make. I'm gonna give him his nightcap now. So I'm gonna put the purple hat, like kind of covering this up. So I'll probably end up trimming this down a little bit more, but I don't want to cover his face too much. I want to give him, you know, plenty of face. And charge shiny Zazzle. And I care about Kirby. Yeah, a lot of people feel that way too. You come to love the character and a rose by any other name, right? So I'm going to cover the top with some purple to make his hat, and then I'll start putting in all the little details. And he's Kirby, so the details are actually not that hard. All right, so Freddie already mentioned, he kind of jumped ahead of me, where the name Kirby came from. So, oh, David, the Mario games, your birthday is tomorrow? For real? Because there's someone else in here whose birthday is tomorrow. They're going with B-Day in one more day. That's pretty cool. Does it cost money to be a Game Jolt creator? Nope. Everybody's born in November. Yeah, anyway, the guy, for like Freddie said, he was named after a man named John Kirby, and a lot of people were thinking that the Kirby name was actually coming from the vacuum cleaners. I don't know if you guys are too young or have heard of the Kirby vacuum cleaners, but it was a brand like Dyson or anything else, and so people thought it was that because he does the sucking action, but it was reportedly because of John Kirby. And there's a kind of a cool story behind that. Did anybody know besides Freddie? Babbling Bender, you should know. You know everything. Wise like the Jedi. But he was a lawyer for Nintendo of America. And Nintendo of America had a lawsuit brought. Oh, there is another one? Your uncle's name is Kirby. That's pretty cool. Dyson bursting into flames. Interesting. But anyway, yeah, so he was a lawyer for Nintendo of America, and Nintendo of America was being sued by Universal Studios. And, okay, I'm going to pause this because Shadow Freddy's asked a few times now. Oh, you know this story? Okay, yeah. So, to be a Game Jolt creator, if you go to the Game Jolt community, and there's a couple posts, I don't remember exactly which one, but they're like meet the creators, basically, type posts. And if you open the article and scroll all the way down to the bottom, there is a link there that you can apply to be considered to be a creator. So beyond that, clicking that link, I don't know. I didn't start that way, so I'm not sure how it goes. But I do know that that's where you apply to be considered. Okay, but back to my story. Back to me. All right, so yeah, Universal Studios decided they were going to sue Nintendo of America because they had their King Kong movie come out and they felt like they owned the name Kong. And when Nintendo released Donkey Kong, they considered that to be, you know, a copyright infringement. So they sued them for it. And John Kirby was the lawyer who defended Nintendo and ended up winning. So they, as a sign of appreciation, they named the Kirby character after him. And there was some like confirmations that the story was the way it was, because he was like sent one of the games before it was released, and there was other stuff like that going on that was like, yep, they liked him, he did it. So yes, that's where Kirby comes from. I've been going into Bearded Muscles firesides. Thank you for the happy birthday. And yeah, I've seen a few of his firesides too. He was doing some kind of a Minecraft today. I think he was playing with a few other people too. Thank you for my happy birthdays. Well, I can't do anything about Wise Drum not answering your request. That's not my jam, as it were. Cake stuff, talk to me. Drumming, not so much. But anyway, all right. So this is just more fondant like before. Rolling it out just like before. And I'm going to have to cut it kind of like an arch a little bit in order to make it fit. Thank you. Can you ask another question? Yes. From an Italian. Well then, grazie, right? Is that how you say it? I don't know. I took French. Aw, thanks. Okay. So, you want another question? Okay. What console, okay, what console did the first Kirby game come out to be played on? Oh, dang. It wasn't the Wii. I can tell how old some of you guys are by the answers here. It's like, oh, some of you are such babies. Alright. Oh, I got a charge sticker. Thank you, Peter Creeper. 280. Okay. Yeah. I see a few people typing it. So I'll give it another moment, but yeah, the answer has been said. I'm gonna make this thinner because it's awfully thick. Not too old, like 14. Oh, that's just so cute. I remember being 14. Okay, so yes, it was the Game Boy. The Nintendo Game Boy was the first console that the first Kirby game was released to play on, which is kind of cool because no, not NES, no, nope, it was Game Boy, and my Game Boy is somewhere in the attic, and I don't know where it is, and my sister's been asking after it because we shared it, you know. All right. Okay, let's see. I gotta turn my page. Oh, yeah, this was kind of cool. One of the newer games that came out, and being on Game Boy is why Kirby is white on the box art. Yeah, I actually learned a little bit about that too, about him being white on the American art, and it goes back to the yellow Kirby as well. And that other guy's name someone said as being one of the creators, and I said he was part of the game developer, but he wasn't the creator. The game developer wanted Kirby to be yellow because he felt like it fit in with other classic video game characters like Pac-Man, and thought it might have that appeal being another round character like that. And again, this is just what I looked up, so I could be mistaken. And the original creator, Masahiro, wanted him to be pink and they're arguing back and forth, and they can't decide. And in the meantime, it's time to release the American version. And they figured, like Babbling Bendu said, it's going to be in black and white anyway. On the original Game Boys, it was all black and white. So they're like, just make it white, you know, we'll just make it white, send it out, make that money, and go from there. All right, I'm gonna try to get his little nightcap on here. That'll do. All right, that'll do. Yeah, okay. What I'm gonna do is get rid of this pink. You can hear the styrofoam that I'm cutting. Okay. And lift. This is like surgery here, like removing a layer of skin to see the muscle underneath. Unless that's too gross, in which case it's just cutting some fondant. Okay. I'm not too worried about it lining up perfectly because I'm going to put the band across, so I don't have to worry about that. I do, however, need it to come down in the back. Okay. All right. Now, let's see. All right, so did anybody get that one? I don't even know what I asked anymore. I've got so many thoughts in my head. Anyway, whoever said that gets 11 points. 11 points, 11 points. All right, so here's the next one for you. How many Game Boy games are there for Kirby? These are more for the old school people again. But how many games are there? Ooh, look at you nailing it. I'm not saying who, but I saw the answer. And as far as the back of his hat goes, like you can see here, I'm just going to take it and fold it. Just tuck it under itself. I'm going to cut off the edge here. I wish I had more cake plate, but I don't. So I'm just going to make it fit. And I'm going to leave these two little spots tucked in because I'm going to have his feet here. But just even folding it like this, it already looks more like a nightcap, like his little hat. You don't remember? Okay. Yeah, someone already said it. Who said it? The answer is 5. So there are 5 games for Kirby on the Game Boy alone. So he is quite plentiful out there. Okay, someone wanted to answer a question. Oh, they're going to sleep. Is Kirby going to sleep? Yes. If you just joined in, yes, Kirby is going to sleep. I wanted to make him with his little night hat on like he does in the games when he needs to heal. So I thought that would be kind of fun to do, and it would fit. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. All right. And if you also just joined, I'm giving 11 points if you get questions right. So yes, I'm ready. Let's go. Come on, flame the, you just scrolled up like flame the game maker. Let's do this. Ask me. Chances are you're going to stump me. You just guessed it. That was a good guess. I thought Stripes was just knowing his Game Boy stuff here. You're supposed to be like, oh yeah, I totally know it. I'm so good with Game Boy stuff, information. All right. So, in what SNES game, scrolling, does Kirby appear as a cursor? Oh, okay. I did read about that, and I had no clue what the game was. Yeah. In what SNES game does Kirby appear as the cursor in a debug menu? Looks like an Italian mom. Right? There you go. Let's see if anybody knows. I destroy the cake eaters, make them cake and they love it. Yeah, it's a rare game. Hint, there are 3 hints. So hint 1 is it's a rare game. You should make a Jolly 2 cake. Hint 2, it has a very dedicated community. Is that community on Game Jolt? Someone's saying Kirby in the Forgotten Land, so you're gonna have to let us know if someone gets it. Hint 3, Nintendo refuses to release the 3rd game in the series. Huh. For them to refuse to release a game, it's like refusing to make money, so that doesn't make sense. The game is Earthbound. Okay. I did read about that, and I totally forgot the name because I couldn't remember, like I never heard of it. So that's interesting. Kirby's Woolly World. Kirby's Epic Yarn, maybe. Earthbound's a cult classic. Okay. Is it a Kirby game or some other game from Nintendo that they just tucked him in? It's pretty epic. No? Okay. Hates fan stuff. Oh, okay. Okay, just as an Easter egg. Gotcha. Alright. Now I got my Kirby. I got his little Mamma Mia hat going here. So I'm going to now get some white and put the ring, the headband part on his hat. Is Mother 3. He's going to be quite a fan of you, T. Alright, now, okay. Anyway, yes, there are 5 games that the Game Boy has that are Kirby's. But, okay, speaking of the epic yarn that I just mentioned, what is the name of the second playable character in Kirby's epic yarn? So of course you play as Kirby first, but it's a 2-player. It's not King. So yes, what's his name? Prince what? He's got a name, It's not Steven, not Banana, or Bandana. Oh, you're thinking Bandana Weedledee right now. It's not him. It's not Queen. Prince is the first part. It's not Waddle Dee. Prince Fluff, yes. David, the Mario games gets it. Say, I'm a hungry. You got any food? How's that? How about this? I'm a hungry. Give me a charged sticker. How's that? I just got to see something here. All right, and if you were at my Halloween special, imagine Kirby but in a horror game. That would be fun to do. So yeah, exactly like the Halloween special. Okay, so anyway, if you did see my Halloween special, when I did my horror cake, totally forgot where I was going with that. All right, we'll get back to that. Yeah, the imagining Kirby in a horror game threw me off, because I think that would be fun. But oh, geez, yes, now I remember. Stickers, yes. If you guys saw it, then you will know about the sticker streak of 87. Mario is hungry. Boppity boopity. Yeah. That was fun. So yes, 87 is the new number to beat. And so I don't know if you want to try to beat it, but if you do, 87's the number to beat. Oh, that is creepy. What is that creature? It's Kirby, obviously. Okay, so yeah, Prince Fluff was the name of the other playable character in Epic Yarn. Somebody said it. I don't remember who, but yes, somebody said it. So yes, you get the points. Good for you. And oh, you know what? Everybody who wished me happy birthday on here, you can have 11. You know what? You can have 20 extra suck-up points, because that's trying way too hard. And I like it. It was you? Okay, David, you nailed it. Yes. That just doesn't work. That Halloween costume just doesn't work. There's a lot of effort involved, but it's just coming off kind of creepy. So yeah, all right. It needs to be a little bit longer. Okay. Okay. This one is kind of a tough one that I had no idea on, because again, I'm only used to him being on Smash Brothers. But how tall is Kirby? How tall is he? And he has an official height that he's recorded as, and it does not match up in the Smash Brothers game, which is why I was a little thrown off by the whole thing. When I read it, I was like, that's different. A Kirby cafe in Japan. They've got everything anime in Japan. Like, I look at stuff online and see like their airplanes and their trains. I'm like, that would be so fun. And their cat shops, cat cafes, and there's that one town or district that's nothing but anime stuff. That's real touristy popular, and yeah, so 8 inches, yes, 8 inches or 20 centimeters for our friends overseas who are not in the States. I made sure to write down both, just in case. But yeah, 8 inches was the magic number. And when I saw that, and they compared, the article I was reading was comparing it to the Smash Brothers height, And in Smash Brothers, they calculate him to stand about 3 feet tall. So there's a little variation in the games, but that's okay because he's pretty darn powerful anyway. All right, so I got my little headband here. So I'm gonna lay it across all of this and cover it. I'll need some water first. And then I'll move on, right? And I use water just because it makes everything stick so darn nicely. Okay, as long as it's not too wet. Okay, what even is Kirby? That's a good question, actually. Nobody knows. There's a lot of debate about what Kirby is or isn't. And they say that Kirby might be his own breed of creature, that they just are Kirby's. And then other people say that he's his own thing. And then it gets real twisty if you get into the void. And that just becomes interesting. But I'm kind of a fan of like Kirby being its own species of some sort. Because you got Meta Knight, and Meta Knight is a Kirby in a suit, so, or a suit of armor. So I feel like there's got to be some kind of breeding of the same kind going on there. But anyway, all right. Okay, so yes. Okay, speaking of Smash Brothers, this is my next question for you. The intro to Smash Brothers Ultimate, Kirby is the only one who survives the attack of Galeem at the beginning when all the wings and the hands all go pew, pew, pew. That's the sound it makes, the pew, pew, pew. And yes, so my question is, how or why is he the only one to survive it? And I have a different theory than the actual answer that I looked up, but who knows, right? Don't know because Kirby. The power of Sakurai. Yeah, probably. See, that was my guess. Was this the same guy who made Kirby made Smash Bros? That like, why wouldn't he have his little pet creation be the one to survive it and be the initial starter? Yeah, Peter Creeper, yeah. That's what I had read, was that it was because of the star he was able to warp. His warp star allowed him to like just disappear or warp out of the danger area or whatever. And then come back to see all of his friends gone and being stuffed in each other's body, like their souls being stuffed in each other's bodies. Something like that. Okay, so yes, here we go. Not too shabby, but I'm going to, what am I going to use? I want to create an indentation down the center because his hat kind of has like a fold and a fold. And I think I'm just going to use my hands. Ooh, I'll use this. Let's see, this will be a good starting point. Oh, I don't want to move you off the cake plate, Kirby. And I will get back to the questions, but this is one of those times where I have to look at what I'm doing. So, yes. Alright, so I made this huge indentation, and now I gotta kind of smooth it out here. Okay. What was my first cake ever? It was cake. Wait, it's all cake. Actually, this is not cake. If you're just coming into this, I was telling everyone earlier that I'm cheating this time. I'm actually making a cake dummy, is what these are called. And it's when you take styrofoam that's shaped, you know, however you want, and you decorate it and cover it like you would a regular cake. And that way it doesn't go bad. You can keep it for a really long time, use it for your displays, whatever. And if you go to a store or, you know, a bakery that has cakes in their window, you're looking at dummies. You're looking at styrofoam covered with either icing or fondant. And it's a way to make them last forever. All right, so that's a little better. A little less rough. A real cake. No, this is the only fake one I've made so far. And I'm making this because this Friday and Saturday, yeah. I live in Northeast PA, And I'm right near Scranton, so if you've ever seen The Office, you'll at least have heard of it. And they are doing a Comic-Con there, so I'm going to be there. And I figured I'd bring a few fake cakes to set up to look at, so it's at least something interesting to see. Okay, so I'm just smoothing him out because he's kind of rough. I don't like it. I do want to make him look nice. So that's much better. So there we go. Okay, stream the Comic-Con. I don't know that it's allowed, honestly, because it belongs to Scranton. If you guys know, Bearded Muscle just came back from one and he shared lots of pictures. So I will definitely do that. I don't know if I'd be allowed to stream from there. I don't know how that works, because sometimes they don't want you, you know, giving away all the goods, otherwise the people won't pay to go in. So anyway, all right. Now, Kirby's Adventure. Okay. What game did Meta Knight first appear in? Fake cakes. Can I live stream it? Heck yeah. Like, you stream cake, but can you stream playing my game? I don't know. Oh, thank you for the charge sticker. Ah, Neo. I always see this wrong. Neoan Pizza. Thank you. Something in 1900 something? No. What I'm asking is not the date, but what game did Meta Knight first appear in? And hi, Chip the Skeleton. I see you're here. It's gotta be late over there, right? 'Cause you're in England somewhere. But anyway, yes. So does anybody know what game Meta Knight first appeared in? Anybody at all? Anybody? Oh, 10, okay. Kirby's Adventure 3. I don't know if it was in Kirby's Adventure 3, but it was definitely Kirby's Adventure. It was Kirby's Adventure, so give yourself 11 points, because I really have no idea if it was the third one or not. But it was Kirby's Adventure on NES. But you didn't learn his name until what game? So he appeared, but he was just this mystery Kirby in an armor with a big old sword. So yeah, we don't learn his name though until a different game. So let me know that one. Game. Not Forgotten Lands. It's one that honestly I've never even heard of. Maybe it's one of the older, well, it must be one of the older ones. Okay, so do I play video games? It's not Kirby Superstar. Nope, not Kirby Triple Deluxe. Not Forgotten Lands. Yeah, it's like I said, I feel like it's one of the lesser ones. I'm a lime. Hi, lime. You're a lime. I like putting limes in water to drink because I don't like lemon water. I like lime water. I don't think I'd want to drink lime water, though, if it was your water, because that's just creepy and gross. Kirby's Dream Course? Nope. Nope. PS4 really bad. You and like probably half of the rest of the people who didn't get one last Christmas. Not Dream Buffet. If you make a Cake-tastic Cake game, that would be cool. I would definitely try playing it. That's for sure. Yeah, right? We don't have cake stickers. Your brother's a lemon. Kirby's Dream Land? No. Not Pinball Land. No. Boy, this is stumping everybody. Yeah, if his name was even... It wasn't in the Epic Yarn with levels. That would be interesting. I would definitely take a look at that. Okay, so yes, here we go. I'm so distracted. They had cake stickers, right? We need cake stickers. I'm feeling like I'm being left out here. Anyway, so, all right, I'm gonna... Oh, thank you for the button boots. Oh, Gabrielle, thank you. Gabriel, maybe? Nightmare in Dreamland. Closest was a brownie. That works. I like brownies too. All right, his name was first mentioned in Kirby's Avalanche. So have any of you ever even heard of Kirby's Avalanche? Because I never even heard of this one. I have no idea what it's, yeah. That's why I'm wondering if it's maybe like just one of the lesser, older ones that people didn't care about much. Because I was just like, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't play Kirby at all. Kirby Tetris. I like I said, just in Smash Brothers. Kicktastic the game. As long as I have like a giant rolling pin or my knife, you know, that I can use as my weapons for melees or whatever. Okay. The ultimate gun. Kirby Clash. Okay. Anyway, so nobody got that one. That's rare that I can't get anyone to even Google it. I don't know why your messages aren't loading, buddy. Yeah, right? It does look good so far. And cakes like these are fun because they're just so clean and simple. And they are really effective. It's like, I tell people when they're new making stuff, if you can tell what it is, you've done your job. If people look at it and go, yeah, that's a Kirby, then you nailed it. All right, so we'll move on. We'll just pretend that last question didn't happen yet. Yes, Kirby sleeping. If you just, you Googled it. Yeah, my questions are so slippery and tricky. Okay, if you just came in, yes, I'm making a sleeping Kirby. I wanted to do it when he's in his games and he's recharging and he has to heal a little bit, so he puts on his little sleep cap and goes to sleep. I thought it would be fun to do. And I like Kirby. I made a cake of him a long time ago and it was just so cute and so good looking. I wanted to do it again. I thought you guys would enjoy it. Okay, now, Chip is still on here and all you other European and overseas people. And Smash with Kirby, yeah. People don't like Kirby and people don't like Pit. So, all right, so you overseas people, here we go, okay? Kirby Canvas Curse is the game in America. That's what it's called here. What is Kirby's Canvas Curse called in Europe? FNAF one time. Oh, wait. Oh, it's all on you, Chip, because you're the only one who I know right now who's over there. I put on a 0 for Nightmare. Oh, I'll have to show you some zeros I made, because I've definitely made a lot of zeros. Shout me the link. I can't look at it right now because I'm a little busy, but I would definitely like to take a look at it. Oh, Easel Earth is close, but no, it's not. It's the right idea. They kept in the same theme, and that's the right idea. All right, I'm gonna put his back feet on before I forget again what I'm doing, because I get very distracted in these questions. Yes, who said that? Y5944, yes, yes. Power Paintbrush. So I don't know if you Googled it or if you're overseas, but yes, it was Kirby Power Paintbrush. And I don't know why they changed it for Europe. I don't know, Canvas Curse, I don't know, Power Paintbrush, but yeah. Yep, so you get 11 points. If you just joined in, if you wish me happy birthday, you get 22 points. If you have answered a question right, you get 11 suck-up points. So keep track, it means nothing, but you know, whatever. And you know what, if you give me charged stickers, then you get like an extra 25 points because those are really good to have. All right, my knife is getting all clogged up. Happy birthday, Queen. That's trying way too hard. So Unicorn Face can have 50 points. You know what, 55. That was awesome. That's funny. Happy birthday. Sorry, you didn't know. That's okay. So yeah, suck-up points can work anytime. So, you know, I'm always willing to be praised and adored. Okay, thank you. But thank you for real. Okay. Cake creation is very interesting. Okay. That's part of a, well, we'll get there when we get there. Okay. Now, overall, should get the new Sonic game. I've heard a lot of good things, David, about the new Sonic game, that it's like really fun and it's getting some good reviews. Vanessa Caketon. Well, you sang Chip the Skeleton with my Vanessa Caketon name? Jeez, that's a lot of sucking up. That's like, jeez. I'm gonna say, give yourself 50, yeah. Looks like a kidney, this one. Yeah, it kind of does, it would fit. All right, this is just gonna be his little feet. So it's just a blob of fondant. Delicious, I know. If I had a little more room and more care, you know, if this was gonna be a real cake, I'd probably just take little cake balls or something like that, or cupcakes or something, and cake scraps probably, and use those. But since I don't have a lot of room here, I'm gonna slide him forward because I can do that. And I have a little more room. And I'm just going to prop each foot behind him, kind of like that, except I gotta make it fit better. Okay. By acting. Hello. Hello, Nyawan. Okay, now, what is next? Oh yeah, how many Kirby games are there total? Total Kirby games. If you look, don't look it up, just, try to guess first. But if you were to look it up, how many Kirby games are there out there in the world? It feels like that. Yeah, higher. Not David's answer, lower than that, but higher. All right. Is there? Yeah, it's huge. It's lower than 47, higher than 30. I did see the answer already. Somebody said it already. So that was good guessing or good Googling. Either way. Good googly moogly. All right. Nope, I hate it. I gotta take it off. Oh, thanks for the sticker, animated Josie8. Thank you. Okay, so nope, not 38, not 45. Yeah, Kirby existed before all of us were born. Yeah, we'll go with that. How you feeling, Babylon Bendu? You probably, were you born right around Kirby's time? Anyway, okay, so there are 36 Kirby games. 36 of them. 38 was close. Thank y'all. Some people are typing. Yes, 36 of them. And these aren't like just, random. These are like, hey, all hail Kirby. We have another Kirby game. So Nintendo, I guess in the 90s was like, let's friggin' hook up to the Kirby train because that's where the money is. Now, as far as those 36 games, which game has sold the most? Oh, Kirby does not need another. Well, you know what? If they treated the other anime well, then that would be different. But the first one, I remember watching it and not being that impressed. But yeah. So which Kirby game has sold the most? Yeah, he has an anime. He has, I think he's got a comic or manga or graphic novel or whatever you want to call it these days. But yeah, Kirby the kidney. Don't mock his kidneys. You need those. Well, you need one, so you could spare the other one. All right, I'm just gonna see if I'm close in size here. You've missed a lot. That's okay. Welcome to the view here. Spawned in 1992. Okay, so anybody know when, what game has sold the most? What Kirby game has sold the most? What is our record-breaking Kirby game? Oh, this doesn't want to stick. I'm gonna have to fix this. Don't you move on me, Kirby. Okay, that's better. So, yeah, somebody's saying it. Kirby's selling one. It's not triple deluxe. Almost 10 FNAF games. Wrong genre. Wrong country, wrong language, wrong game in general. But still interesting games. Yes, it is Forgotten Lands. Forgotten Lands has like blown all the other Kirbys out of the water. And I really don't know why. I don't know if it's just because it's newer or if there's just been such a thirst for new Kirby content that when it came out, people went crazy. I don't know. Can't say. Don't play Kirby. So yeah, starting to get some wrinkles here. All right, so now he's got his little feet. I'm gonna move him more to the side. I can see him better. That's kind of the fun thing about this is I can just move it around because it's not real cake. Makes it a little more fun. All right. Okay. And and somebody had asked me before if I ever play video games, and I used to. And then I had kids, and yeah, my evenings kind of went away, where I would have free time to do it. And sometimes I'll do idle games. That's more of my thing now is the idle games. But, you know, how often am I idle? Okay, now let's put his little pom-pom on the back. And then we'll give him his face and his little arms. And then he'll be good. You play Sonic Mania. Faceless Santa head. Can you beat the horror? What horror? Where'd you send it? Where is it? I see the Kirby with a knife. I kind of like that one. I actually considered making that one. Faceless Santa. It's the stuff of nightmares. You're like, oh, look, it's Kirby. I'm saved. And then it's like, wah. All right. Yeah, his pom-pom is just going to be a wadded up ball on the back. And I do have to cut more off because it's just not going to fit otherwise. Flatten it too. Getting some big wrinkles. Okay. Okay. Now it's very Santa Hatty. That's a term. Santa Hatty. Alright. I'm going to put the dots on his hat to make it less Santa Hatty. And then I'll do his face. So, yeah. All right. Now. We already did what color he was originally. My cheat sheets here. All right. What is Kirby's latest game? He just had one released a couple months ago. So, what's his latest game? Does anybody know? Several people are typing, but are they going to type the right answer? Dun dun dun. And now I'm just rolling out the yellow, like I said, to make the dots for his head, for his hat. And I'm wiping the dots, lint off. Poyo, not Poyo. That's that penguin stop animation thing, right? And he's like, rah, rah. And it's like Poyo and his friends. Well, bye, David the Gamer, if you have to go. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna go make Mario Remake. Not Poyo. Stop being creepy. It's not Poyo. Someone already said it. It's the Dream Buffet. So yes, Dream Buffet. Not Poyo. Stop with Poyo. That's creepy. No Poyo. No Poyo. All right, should be a good size, but it's dirty. So yes, Dream Buffet is the answer. And have you guys ever played any of these? Yeah, you guessed it right. I haven't, I just don't play Kirby games, I guess. Could I do art for your fireside post? Sure. You know I share the fan art I get. Sometimes I wait till I have a little bit of it, but yeah, if you guys send me fan art, I usually end up sharing it because I think it's super cool that people take the time to do it. I think that's really nice. Okay. Here you go. Here's another little history fact about Kirby. Let me know if you're ready. Hello, Gummy Yum. And then we will do the next question. Yes. Hi, Janichi. My doggie's here. She didn't like being shut into the bedroom to make her not bark because she's a barky dog. Aren't you? You're barky. Beep. You can also touch her nose because nobody's going to eat this, which also makes it more fun. So, starting to look less Santa's Hattie. I'm trying to follow the pattern that I have on the picture I'm using. It's a little too close. And yeah, more like that. So I've got a little cheat sheet hanging up. I'm going to put one there because I got an ugly spot. And if I haven't mentioned it to you guys before, if you ever do cake decorating or anything like that, you have an ugly spot, cover it with a decoration and no one will ever know. See? It's like, what ugly spot? Don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. The cheat sheet. Yeah, seriously, there are hacks to everything in life. Hacks to everything. Oh my goodness. She might have to go out. Oh, and it is her dinner time too. I could use a blender to model Kirby. Okay, anyway, next question, right? So, my next question is why is Kirby round little ball? Why is he that shape? Does anybody know the story behind that? How he came to be a circle? And I gotta look down, there's a reason, and it's kind of an interesting reason. It's kind of like the creeper, sort of. Alright, let me give him a couple more. Processing. He's a basketball. He's a ball of Play-Doh. He's not none of those things. He is, well, maybe to Japan he's like a national treasure. But one more. Alright, so yeah, there we go. You know what? He's got a big hole right here. I'm gonna move this. So does anybody know? Anybody want to guess why he's a circle? Why he's a ball that runs around? How cute is that? Like, he's coming out really cute. He is the back ribs on the inside. I've looked up trying to figure out like what his stomach is, and it's very indecisive, and most people will say it's some type of like a black hole or something. So yeah, it could be the back rooms. It could be, who knows. It wasn't because it was easier to draw. I really thought that would have been it, and that turned into part of it. But when they were developing the game, they were using a placeholder blob, or I'm sorry, a round blob sprite. And they just liked him. They used him over and over again, and they moved him around, and they had him walk on his 2 little feet with no legs. And they just ended up liking him and stuck with him. And then the one guy wanted him pink, and you know, thus the Kirby history was born. But yeah, he was just a little placeholder sprite that they just liked. So I kind of feel like it's the Minecraft story over again with the creeper, how it was just something they stumbled on and then ended up liking. Yeah, he is supposed to be pretty lightweight. Okay, so yes, now he doesn't look like Santa, right? Now he's looking better. His face is awfully wrinkly. I must have put some marks in him. Okay, so anyway, I'm almost to the end of my Kirby questions, in which case you will be forced to do some cake-tastic questions. But we'll get you through it. It won't be so bad. Or you can ask, like I said, if you have questions for me, send them over, no problem. You know, I share them if I can see them. And I try to see them. I am better, I am stronger, I am Kirby. He is the devourer of worlds. What is that devourer of worlds called from the comics? The giant planet eater guy. Tower of Gods. Galactus? Probably. Is he the one with the giant helmet that in one of the other stories they ended up killing him and he was like this big dead corpse in space? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. See, I know some of my stories. Anyway, yeah. So, I think we're ready for his face now. Okay. And the whole, God Eater, World Eater thing, that got kind of twisty too, because I was just looking up his backstory, because, let's face it, they all have backstories. The Fantastic Four. And then who's the Silver Surfer's? Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that one. Alright, that makes sense though, if he was a Silver Surfer's boss. What are your favorite copy abilities? Well, again, I've only ever played him using Smash Brothers, and I like to suck up Link, because I liked the sword, and I liked how he looked with the hat, and yeah, so I like to suck up Link. I thought that was fun to do. Although Meta Knight was cool too, but it was basically the same skills. So anyway, yeah. Any other questions? The explosion power is fun. Pac-Man Kirby. I don't think I've ever seen Pac-Man Kirby. Was that a power when he sucks something up? Or is this like a different game? It's weird. Is it just Pac-Man but with Kirby? Oh, he's in Smash. Oh, okay. Smash Brothers Ultimate, or which Smash Brothers? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not that familiar with that one. Ultimate has a lot of characters that I haven't really gotten into. I was all about the first one, but I never got real deep into the second one. All right, I'm gonna put his face on now. So I'm gonna start with his eyes, and his eyes are gonna be super easy, barely an inconvenience. And if you know what I'm talking about, Duck Hunt Kirby. I have not seen that one. Okay. What is how does he fight with the dog's powers? Because they kill him. Sort of a Kirby. Anyway, yes, his eyes. I'm just gonna do his eyes, little black lines, kind of overarching, but I need to have them more tapered on the ends. And in the meantime, I am going to get back to the questions. So, okay, next question is, what is the name of where Kirby is from? His homeworld. It's got a name. Planet Popstar. Oh, you nailed it. Popstar, yes. Whoever's a Popstar, yes, you got it. Planet Popstar. I have no idea why. I don't know if it was just something they like the idea of or what, but don't you go slouching on me. My Kirby eye is dirty. Hang on. And in the homeworld, or no, in the Dreamland is part of Popstar? Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that part. But I do know that in Kirby Mass Attack, there is a little homage, if you will, given to Kirby's original crazy name that he was gonna have before they made him American palatable. So does anybody know what that little nod, that little Easter egg is? Oh, you know? Oh, not Green Kirby. You know Kirby has a girlfriend or like a love interest? I found that out too, and I was very surprised. But yeah, what is the little nod to the Po that is in Kirby Mass Attack? Girl Kirby. Does anybody know? Bedling Benji, I'm kind of looking at you on this one. I feel like you might know. Hi, girl. Hey, boy. Oh, the other one's here now. The other one got no need for you, too. You forget. Ribbon. Yeah, Ribbon was the girlfriend, or not girlfriend, but I don't know. She like gave him a kiss on the cheek when the game was over, and he got all blushy about it. Poe from Teletubbies, and the pink Teletubby custard slime. Okay, so if anybody knows, nope. Oh, Reader Girl's here. You know it? Chip, did you Google it, or do you know it, or are you just talking some nonsense again here? No, you forgot. All right, so in Kirby Mass Attack, there are islands that are called the Po Islands. And they named it that as a little, oh, thank you. Thank you for the happy birthday, and that means you get extra 22 suck-up points. Yeah, so they did the Po Islands as a little nod to the days we almost ended up with Twinkle Popo nonsense. Teletubbies Island. His eyes are a little crooked. Yeah, they are. Let's fix that. Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay. Now for his mouth. This is not the color I wanted. Where are my colors? Up here. Twinkle Popo. Happy birthday. It's your first time here? Well, thank you, Sakura Neptune. There you go. Sometimes I mess up the names. Please don't feel bad if I do. I'm just that old, I guess. But yeah, so the islands, yeah. I guess it was just, like I said, just a cute little nod to the past. Now I'm going to ask, name some of Kirby's powers that are in the Kirby games, not like Smash Bros. Where he can like bust out a sword or grappling hook or whatever. You know, what are his common powers? Eat, yeah, bomb. Shape-shifting. Smash was below him. That's a fun one. Aw, rip and chat for Kirby. Eat a lot. No. Thank you for the charge sticker. Whoever just, the randomnian. Oh, geez. Creator Metris. Create O Meritist. Yeah, I don't know. I apologize. Thank you for this sticker. Flight, yeah, I have flight too. And there are 2 of the inhales. There's like inhale and then, what's the other kind of inhale he can do? Oh, look, I got a thing on my shoulder. And this one I did know, because my one son had one of the Kirby games, and I don't remember which one it was at this point. This isn't dark enough, I gotta change this a little. Yeah, it was, I hate daylight savings, I hear you. Power absorb, it was the, yeah, super inhales, the one I was looking for. Dang, Justin, you nailed all of them, huh? Is Kirby a black hole? We were just talking about that. I don't know if he's a black hole or a pocket dimension or what, but yeah, he's got something going on in his stomach. Oh, thank you, once known as Elizabeth Afton Simp Official. Thank you, I appreciate it. Infinite storage, yeah. But that kind of, I was reading about the Kirby, the end of the one Kirby game where he fights the Void. Call me serious. Okay. I will definitely try to remember serious. Okay. And thank you for that, so I know. But yeah, I was reading about the Void. Do you guys know about the Void? And Kirby fighting the Void? And the Void, like, yeah, he turns into like a big Kirby basically, like all glowy and ripply and with an eye, and it was weird, but it led to a lot of discussion about whether, yeah, humongous Kirby. Hello, the real Sail. And there was a lot of talk about whether Kirby is also that creature, and because the Void in the story, you know, he had no friends and he's been traveling alone for all this time, so he's like sad and cranky. So maybe that's why he turned evil, and Kirby always has friends and food and sleep, so that's why he's happy, which I could definitely see that making a difference. So then it's like, are they the same thing? Is Kirby also a destroyer of worlds? An eater of souls? I think maybe. Really? You're not gonna stick? Alright, let's see. Come from this angle where I can see a little better. Ooh, yeah, that's a little crooked. Aw, he's so cute. He's so cute. Sometimes I make these things and I don't want to give them away, or look how cute that is, right? That's like Kirby all wrapped up in a nice, neat bow. But anyway. Okay, here's one that you might know. How many flaps of his little arms do you get when he's flying before he runs out of air and he ends up falling to the ground again? So I thought that was kind of neat. Your guys are close. It's not a lot. It's not 10, that's too much. It's more than 1. It's okay, Red Triangle, you're not missing it. I just got to put his little arms on and finish this question. And yeah, if you guys have any charge stickers you want to give me, I mean, look at this, right? Deserves it. It's not 3, it's not 7. Everybody's dancing around it. Oh, okay, I see the answer. Someone said the answer. Someone said the answer. I'll give you another moment as I get out the pink for his little arms. It's not 4. I see a lot of 4s. It's not 4. Keep saying 4, but it's not 4. It is. Okay, yes, a couple people have said it now. It is 6. 6 little flaps of his little nubby wings, and then he falls back to the ground. He puffs out and he falls to the ground. So yeah, that was kind of interesting to me. Okay. Hi, Lynn. Yeah, I've known Kirby ever since I was little, never played a game. It's fine, it doesn't matter. Like I said, if you show up, if you enjoy yourself, that's all that matters. And the points don't matter anyway, so yeah. Okay, so my Kirby's almost done. I just need to cut his little nubby wing here. I made a ball, and I just wanted to cut it so it will sit up against him a little bit better. Now there's one little chicken wing. Aw, he's so cute. Just eat him up if you weren't gonna poison me if I did. 3 decades old. Okay. So how many Smash Brothers games has Kirby been in? And this one is, yeah. Yes, yeah, you guys got it. He's been in all of them because why wouldn't he, right? He's one of the OG characters and they're not giving him up. Not without a fight. I love how Nintendo gave her pink buff ball. Yeah, the 3D game. That's the first time he's ever been an actual circle. Like this styrofoam I'm using is a circle, like a perfect sphere. In the other ones, he's a little more dumpy. He's kind of more like wide than tall, as one does when they get older. So yeah, I was surprised to see that because I always assumed he was just round, that he was a circle. But it turns out he's not till he turned 3D. The spacing's off. Okay, there we go. There we go. So yeah, there we go. Back him up. Give him, there. Trying to match this up. There we go. There's Kirby taking his bow. How's he look, right? He came out super cute. And yes, cake dummies, like I said, are a lot of fun because he will last until I tear him apart. So he could last for months, years, whatever. Bye, Gummy Yum. Thanks for coming by. So yeah. And if you guys have any questions for me, send them over now. And also, is there any interest in a sticker streak attempt to break the 87? Or are we just gonna call it? Happy birthday, thank you. You get extra points for that, 22 extra points. And also, let me see your scores, if you kept track. I'm kind of curious to see what we're up to with some of these. Because some of you guys keep track. This cake is awesome, right? So, yes, look how cool he is. Take a spin, Kirby. Go ahead. Show the crowd how beautiful you look. He's so sleepy. If only I had a way to have like the bubbles coming out. That would be cool too. But okay, so no questions for me? We're all good? Stickers are coming up. I see a few. Oh, Raider Girl's working on it. She's got the Sonic going. How old am I? Raider Girl's doing a one-man streak here. Oh, there you go. We got a Sonic and a Tails. I am 46. I'm actually 46 now. Yeah. So stay out of the sun and eat your vitamins. And you too could look like this one day when you're 46. I look 23. Thank you. You get like 100 soak-up points for that one. So okay. Yeah. Thanks. I appreciate it. Missed a lot. You did miss a lot, but it was actually, you know, he's not like a lot to do, and you know I'm going to make a recap anyway, so you'll see that too. But, aw, he's so cute. I'm so happy with him. But, okay, so I guess that's it. She looks 22. Dude, I do not look like I just got out of college. People streaking Sonic. I can't see it. I don't know what number we're up to.
Oh,
2. 2. Okay, so maybe this isn't going to happen. The sticker streak of 87 looks like it's going to be staying a little bit longer. 100. Yeah, well, thank you. That's excellent. Thank you for the charge sticker, Elephant Girl. I appreciate it. Trying for the Sonic again. Going for the lollipops. Everybody's got those extra lollipops, right? I don't think it's going to happen, guys. Nope. All right. If you don't know what the sticker streak of 87 is, then shame on you, because you are supposed to be watching all of my firesides. and I'm standing here judging you harshly. Or, you know, it was my Halloween cake that I made. We had a sticker streak of 87, and it reminded a lot of people of the bite of 87, and so it became a funny thing. Yeah, you know what it is. Okay. You remember. You were there, Reader Girl. I know you were there. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap it up then, guys. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I do. I really like it. He's so cute. Like, look at that. Yeah. Even his little kidneys are adorable. What was the sticker streak of 87? Yeah, it was the fireside that I did for the Halloween cake. There was 87 stickers in a streak that made it up to 87, and then it became funny because the bite of 87, the sticker streak of 87. So yes. All right. Well, I'm going to sign off now. So thank you very much for joining me. If you have any stickers you want to give me, go right ahead. I'm going to be posting, of course, you know, the pictures and all that good stuff coming up. I got other stuff that I'm working on this week too, so which is why I'm actually kind of busy getting ready for this weekend. And if any of you are in Scranton, come see me. That would be a lot of fun, actually, to actually see you guys. But thank you very much for the happy birthdays, and I'll see you guys next time.